Hi, I'm Victor Sangle. I'm from Pune and I'm a finance guy. I've completed my graduation in commerce and I'm pursuing my chartered accountancy and I'm an adventurous cyclist. After all the difficulties that I've faced in my life, I've taken it as a positive stride and I've overcome them, and that's why it's made me a better person today. So it started when I was 14 years old. I got hurt on my leg one day and I thought it was a fracture or something because I'd hurt myself really bad. So then we went to the doctor and we checked it out. So the doctor said it is not any fracture. So he suggested let's go for an X-ray, and we took an X-ray shot. Then he said that mostly it is not a fracture or something. It is some growth in the bone, maybe some unwanted growth. So we'll get an MRI or something scan done, and we'll find out more about it. So I got a scan done, and he said that it is not a growth. The growth is actually cancer. So then we'll have to go through some chemotherapies and we'll have to go through some surgery too. So then I went through some chemotherapy sessions, and then after that we had to make a choice whether I had to amputate my leg or put a rod. So first he told me that if I put a rod, it's a foreign body part, so then there are chances of it getting infected as such. So then he said let's go for an amputation. So I thought over it. I took a second opinion, and I asked around how to go about it, and then I made a decision of going to get an amputation done. So then after that the cancer was still there in my lungs. So then we got that out by doing chemotherapy, and then we were done with it. So this happened in around 2007 and 2010, like 2 times. And after that I've been living a normal life, and recently 2 years back I discovered my love for cycling, and I've started cycling after that, and it has been a great journey after that. So it's a hydraulic joint, same like the hydraulics that work in a car. The suspension it is the same way. It is a nice sturdy joint. It helps me to keep my body straight, to keep my posture right, to keep my walking balance right, and I don't fall in it, but then sometimes you do fall. It's a machine, so you can't really have a full control over the machine. Even if we fall, why do we fall? So it's like so we can rise up again. Initially I started cycling. When I started cycling, there was no any particular community that I joined, but then later on I found out a couple of guys who were interested, so then they joined me, and then we were regular, and then after that, seeing us, a couple of more friends join over the weekends. So we have a group of 8 to 9 people over the weekends. So I start at 5:30 in the morning, and I cover around 20 to 24 kilometers a day on a regular basis, at least 6 days a week, and it takes me about 60 to 70 minutes. That's how I cover a distance over the city. So I registered for a 100-kilometer event, and I was first skeptical whether I'll be able to do it or not. So I went to it, and I went and registered for it. So it started off early morning 6 o'clock, and there were heavy rains. Before even the event started, I was completely drenched, and I was really uncomfortable for the event. But then I was I'll keep myself going. So I started off, and the first 20-30 kilometers was a tough ride, because it was raining very heavily, and it was right in my face. So I finished around 40-45 kilometers, and then I just went to the side, and I was I don't want to do it anymore. So I was I'll quit it. So then I was let's see, I'll just reach the half point, and maybe I'll change my mind. So I just pushed myself through it, and I went and completed the half ride. So then 50 kilometers into the ride, I was feeling okay. I met a few guys, a few participants, and they were you can do it. So then it gave me a little boost, and then I started back off again, and this time it was it stopped raining. There was bright sunshine, and the roads were free. So then I took that pace, and I kept going, and the last few 20-30 kilometers were really tough, but then I pushed myself through it, and it was a fantastic ride. It was more of a mental challenge, but I enjoyed the ride. It was a good experience. So I've planned to take it to a big level. So if opportunity knocks, then surely I would like to take it to an international level. So let's see. If you are mentally prepared to accomplish something, then you can do it. So it is more like a 90% mental game and 10% of a physical challenge. So that's the power of the bike. My vision in life would be to be a happy person, mentally, physically, and emotionally. Like I said earlier, it's a mental game. So if you're determined to do something, you have to just be focused. And if your mind has made up, if you've made up your mind that you can do it, then you can do it. So my dream destination to cycle would be Finland, Norway, Switzerland, and Denmark. Also, Manali to Kardungla will be one of my favorite places, and Tawang, which I'm going to next month. So it's a beautiful place with lush green forest and good alpine lakes around the ride. Yeah. Let's hope I'll do the cycle ride soon and share the experience. If you want to follow my journey, follow me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is right here. Thank you for listening to my story. I hope this brings a positive impact to your life.